no offense, you are the definition of the indoctrination, and you don't even understand what you're saying. I understand the language, and you're implying that I'm racist. Okay? And that is what you are. That is going to be the sum total of your education as you go out there, and you're not going to be able to make anything. And that's what I graduated with my American Studies degree, the ability to judge other Americans as not being sufficiently tolerant because they didn't agree with the left's definition of tolerance. And I'm telling you this, is that you need to understand what multiculturalism is and what political correctness is. And it is cultural Marxism. And it is the translation of Marxist theory from, instead of the haves versus the have-nots. It didn't work in this country. So they created the oppressor versus the oppressed. And so they pitted people in the name of diversity, where they pit Hispanics against each other. Do you know what La Raza is? Do you know what the Reconquistador movement is? It is a racist movement in this country. What about the New Black Panthers, who are supported? They're racist. And the definition of racism is only white people can be racist because black and Hispanics can't be. That is malarkey. They have you thinking in terms of race. They have you thinking in terms of race. Everything is race. There was a world before this that was created. The buildings that were made here were made by people who didn't graduate their colleges obsessed with race. They learned through math. They learned through science how to improve. I'm answering. You had your statement. You had your statement, and I am answering it. You do not interrupt me. This educational system is going to fail you. You will not be able to invent a widget, and you certainly won't be able to build it in this country anymore. They have ruined. I am the ultimate example. I graduated from college believing exactly as you believe, and I walked in from the theoretical world into the real world and realized if I wanted to put rice on the table and pay for my rent, I better get out of this victimhood mentality, and I did. Listen to Hispanic conservatives. Listen to black conservatives. I'm the guy who has many people on the right saying, what are you doing on the Go Proud advisory board? If you can't be gay and conservative, then I'm not conservative. If you are, it doesn't even make sense to me. If you believe in fiscal conservatism, if you believe in personal responsibility, if you believe in a strong national defense, I want you on my team. That's where I'm coming from. And so you are brainwashed to think I am a racist, and you think I'm speaking in code terms. I don't think I could be any more explicit. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And I believe to the core of my being that this country will be destroyed by people like you who think you are doing good while you divide. You divide into separate, different categories, and we pit against each other. There should be no Congressional Black Caucus. There should be no Latino caucus. Pluribus unum. E pluribus unum beats multiculturalism. That's it.